Hi, welcome to or welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Anne and this is All the Budgeting. I am on a journey to repair and recover from filing for Chapter 13 bankruptcy in November of 2021, and I am utilizing a cash envelope budgeting system to help me do that. And so what happens on this channel is I do paycheck cash stuffings, side hustle, sorry, cash stuffings, cash condensings, budget with me's, and I always close out my budget every month, which includes a net worth calculation. And so if that is something that is interesting, I do hope that you consider subscribing, liking, commenting, all of those things. Okay, so today I am going to be closing out my November budget. Hard to believe that we're already at the beginning of December. Not sure where this year went, but it certainly did fly by. Okay, so here I have my November budget, and so I always like to see what did I plan for and what actually happened. And so you can see here that I ended up having quite a bit more income than I had planned for. I only ever plan for my full-time income. That's it. So you can see that, but my second paycheck was a few $100s higher than planned, and that was because of adjustments I made in preparation for my bonus to not take 401k contributions out, and so it also didn't take out of that second paycheck. It's already been set back to where it's supposed to be. So starting with my next paycheck, the 401k withdrawal is going to happen. I did have about $250 from my Patreon, $5 from Amazon KDP. You can see here my bonus was $3,600. I got about $3 from Etsy, and then Evidation, $10. That is, I talked about this in my side hustle video, but that is an app where you can link your activity tracker and you can, take surveys and things like that, and you can accumulate points and then cash out those points. So if you want to check that out, I do have a referral link in the description below. So if I look here, I planned for a total income of $8,156, and I actually had an income of $12,287. And then if I look here at my bills and kind of fixed expenses, again, I only ever plan for those bills that get covered out of my full-time income. And that came in right around what it was supposed to. And then I had $43 from my business income that, went towards those fixed bills, as well as $1,850 from my bonus. And so I planned for a total of $6,276 in my fixed bills and expenses, and I had about $8,107. Then if we come over here, most of my spending and revolving funds came in about where I expected them to be. I was able to put more into my emergency fund than I had planned because of my bonus. So that was higher because of that. So I had planned to put about $1,680 into my spending and revolving funds, but I actually was able to put $2,783 in. And then when we look at my sinking funds, they're always a bit higher, and that is always the goal. That's because of rollover. I never include rollover in my income. When I look at that, rollover is whatever's left over from my spending, from my groceries, from my bills, etc. I put that into my sinking funds. So we're always going to see higher amounts in my actuals, or at least we hope to always see that, for that reason. And so we also see some higher amounts as well because of my bonus. So I put a little bit more into extra week as a result. Same with Christmas and holiday dinner, etc. So we planned to put a total of $200 into my sinking funds, but we actually ended up putting $1,652. So that is awesome. Okay, so now we're gonna go to our closeout, and here I take a look at what did I start the month with and what am I ending the month with, just to kind of have that comparison. So let's see here. For my emergency fund, I started the month with $550, ended with $1,550, so that is obviously an increase of $1,000. For health, I started with $375 and I'm ending with $330, so that is minus $45. For extra week, I started with $470. I ended with $340, so that is minus $130. Yep, $130. Extra debt, I started with $295. I ended with $400, so that is a positive $105. Home maintenance started with $70, ended with $140, positive $70. Home improvement started with $115, ended with $80. Yeah, I'm not gonna try and add that in my, or subtract that in my head. So that is a negative $35. Car maintenance started with $25, ended with $40, positive $15. Pet care started with $370, ended with $270, so minus $100. Electronics started with $85, ended with $40, so that is minus $45. Subscription started with $465, ended with $460, so minus $5. Okay. Vacation started with $185, ended with $225, so that is positive $40. Christmas started with $250, ending with $25, because I obviously took everything out of Christmas, but then I did stuff it with my second paycheck for next Christmas. So that is minus $225. Holiday dinner started with $180, ended with $25. Same thing, took everything out and then added in for next year. So 180 minus 25, so that is minus 155. Gifts started with 85, ended with 120. So let's see here. That is positive 35. Entertainment started with 0, ending with 15, so positive 15. Clothes started with 45, ended with 70, and so that is 35? No, 25? Yeah, 25. Beauty started with 100, ending with 15, so that is minus 85. Okay. Miscellaneous started with 45, ending with 60, so plus 15. New car and new house both started with 180, ending with 200, so 20 each. Planner stuff started with 60, ending with 15, minus 45. Taxes started with $996, ended with $1,099. So that is a positive 103. And then business subscriptions started with $388, ending with $510. So that is a positive 122. So I'm going to go through, I'm going to speed this part up, and I'm going to add all these up so that we can see our total for the month. Okay, so I am ending the month with $6,229, which is an increase then of a total of $715. So not bad. Alrighty, so I'm going to take this, oops, because I need that for my net worth. Just paste this in here real quick. Oops. Okay, so my net worth last month was $76,262. And so I've already pre-populated my amounts in here just to make this a little bit quicker. So we just saw that my envelopes totaled $6,229. My house estimated value, again, I always say this is just based on what I'm seeing similar homes in my area go for on like realtor.com. I have not gotten my house appraised officially. So I'm estimating that if I tried to sell my house right now, I could get about $215,000 for it. Same when I go to Kelly Blue Book and just put in the particulars of my car. Right now it has an estimated trade-in value of $24,123. And my 401k balance currently is $57,734. So let's total those up. Okay, so my total assets right now equal $303.86. I'm sorry, $303,086. Okay, and for my liabilities, my current balance for my bankruptcy that I still owe is $73,515. My AC unit is $5,882 because I was able to do that lump sum payment of $1,800 from my bonus as well as my normal payment, so that came down a good amount. My mortgage currently is I owe $128,705. My car loan currently I owe $8,076, and my medical bill $821. So let's total those up. Okay, so my current assets come to $216,999. So to get my net worth, I'm going to subtract my liabilities from my assets. So 303,086 minus 303,086 minus 216,999. So, wow, went up quite a bit. So currently my net worth is $86,087, which is an increase. So I'm going to subtract last month's increase of $9,825. Plus there, and then I'm going to figure out the percentage increase. So I'm going to divide 9,825 by last month's number. So divided by 76,262. Wow, that went up 13%. That's pretty amazing. Thanks for that bonus. That was a big part of it because I was able to add to my envelopes significantly. I was able to reduce my AC unit significantly, as well as just the normal reductions. So I just realized that I forgot to set my budget for December. So I'm actually going to stop the video, do that, and I'll come back and put that together. So be right back. Okay, sorry about that. So I am back now with my December budget. So I'm just planning for my normal paychecks in December, which would total $7,856. And then my bills out of the first paycheck, about $3,028. Out of the second paycheck, $2,913, which would leave me a total of $5,941 going to bills, which should leave me about $1,915 to stuff. And then in my spending revolving funds, all the standard amounts, I have moved extra week over to this category so that it is getting a set amount of $40 each paycheck so that I can be sure to cover those for next year. And so that is leaving me in my spending and revolving funds. I'm planning for a total of $1,510, which is leaving me $405 to stuff. Home maintenance is getting the bulk of that. That is a fund that I am trying to bulk up. So that will be getting $285. And then I have dispersed the rest of that. Then it comes to $120 for the rest. I've dispersed the rest of that accordingly. Most things, I have extra debt and subscriptions getting 15, some of my priority one funds getting 10, and then everything else getting 5. But like I said, I add the rollover to my sinking funds so that I'm able to put more into those. So I definitely expect to put more than $5 into a lot of these funds. But just, I like to have a starting point so that every dollar has a place to go in my budget. Okay, so that does it for this budget closeout. Overall, I'm really, really happy with that net worth increase of 13%. And actually, you know what? I don't know that I looked at my goals here. Oh, yep, I had achieved actually. Let's see when I achieved my goal of 75K or more in net worth. Let's see. Did I do that in October? I did. So in October is actually when I achieved that goal. So let's go ahead and cross that off. And so I achieved that. 10/31/22. And so my next net worth goal is 100K or more. And it's really amazing to me when I look at how much I accomplished last year, or this year, I should say. I started the year with a negative net worth. And so my first goal was just to get positive, and I achieved that by the end of January. So from the beginning of the year, having a negative net worth to currently going into the last month of the year with a net worth of $86,087. That's while I am paying off a bankruptcy. That is pretty amazing. And so I say it all the time. If this net worth calculation is not something that you are doing while you are on your, debt payoff journey, whatever your situation might be, I really encourage you to do it, because this really tells you your story, right? Because it's not just about how much you owe or how much you have in your envelopes. It is a culmination of everything, right? So I'm really, really proud of that. I'm really proud that I have, increased my net worth by 80, probably I wasn't more than 2,000 in the negative going into my net worth, but so close to $90,000 I have increased my net worth in 1 year, again, while paying off a bankruptcy. It's amazing. I can't wait to see what happens when I do pay off that bankruptcy and when I pay off all these liabilities. That my only liability is going to be my mortgage. And then, probably another car loan or lease at some point. But, all of the rest of this will be gone. That is amazing to me. So, so I do encourage you guys to do this if you don't currently do it. Okay, so next up will be I will stuff my first paycheck for the month of December. So that will be coming at you next week. All right, I hope you're all having a great week. Thanks. Bye.